Now on to week 2, which was the 17th of September. The first rehearsal for Dames of Sea of the week that we had, we got told our castings, and I don't think I can express to you how excited and over the moon I was with my part. I auditioned for the part of Mona, and I got Mona in cast A, which was the role I wanted to go for. It was so nice knowing that all your hard work had paid off, knowing that you got the part, that for me personally, I deserve the part. That sounds really like, oh, I'm going to get the main part, but I worked hard for the part, and I feel like Mona as a character is me. So Mona's quite sassy, she's a diva, she wants to be a star. That isn't me like in a bad way. I'm a diva, but not in a bratty way, if you get what I mean. So yeah, getting the part of Mona, I can't even put into words like how happy I was. So me, Jo and Fran actually all got the parts we went for, just to let you know. You'll probably find out if you watch the show. But yeah, so the characters were given out. My cast B role, Sailorette, which I love being given a part with no name and nothing really about them, because it's literally like having a blank piece of paper and telling them to make up a character for me, which is really, really fun, because you're just given this part that you can make up and you can create. There's no right or wrong way of going. Obviously, you stick to the time period. You can't be like a 2017 rap artist, if you get what I mean, because that wouldn't have existed back then. So you have to stay to the culture and the setting and everything. But for me, getting given a character that has no character is really fun for me, because I can make it however I want. But yeah, so once we got given our castings, we did the first read through in cast A, which is where we had to pre-order the scripts, bring it to the lesson, and we read through. And whilst we were reading through, our lecturers played the songs on YouTube when they came. So we'd do a scene, and if Mr. Man of Mine, for example, which is one of my songs, came in, they'd play it, so we'd know how long the show would be. It's quite a short show as well, which I do enjoy, because I feel having a long show, it may drag and it can get quite frustrating. And if it's too long and we haven't finished it, or we're not strong enough at some scenes and we have to rush them, it's just a good thing to have a short show. But yeah, so we did the first read through, which was really fun. My lines were okay. I'm quite okay with sight reading, so that was fine for me. Adding character to when I'm reading is something that I need to improve on. So I'll just be reading something, but I won't put any character because I'm trying to read it, if you get what I mean. So that's something that for next time I want to make sure that I'm familiar enough with the script so that I can start adding character in my voice and in the way I say things, so that listening to the story becomes more enjoyable than a chore for people to have to listen to. But yeah, so we read through, we listened with all the songs. It's going to be a good show. So the only target for next lesson would be to add character when I speak.